Let's focus in on the pharma space and in particular relief for COVID-19 patients, as pharma companies who are manufacturing Remdesivir in India have significantly lowered the prices of the drug to be given to those patients who have a very severe infection. Kiran Mazumdar Shaw now joins in, the executive chairperson at Biocon, to discuss this development. Thank you so much for taking time out, Ms. Shaw. We had seen the prices drop quite significantly for the vials of Remdesivir. Give us a sense as to how you've read into the whole situation just really panning out and the kind of fiasco that took place. And finally, now most of the companies, 7 in particular, slashing the prices of Remdesivir at a time when cases are spiking.
Well, as you know, this is a surge demand which was completely unexpected because of an unanticipated second wave. And I think the companies have rallied around. I think everyone is rapidly ramping up production, and I think we will basically be able to cater to the demand in the next few weeks. So it's just the challenge that we are facing in the first few weeks of the demand rising so steeply. But I, for one, believe that by early May or mid-May at the very latest, we'll be able to cater to the demand. And I think as far as pricing is concerned, the companies had anyway, because of market forces, reduced prices substantially. So I think this augurs well for patients who need it.
Ms. Shaw, good morning. Nikunj also joining in. Well, apart from Remdesivir, there is a shortage of other drugs as well. Now, when you do some dipsticks, you realize that other drugs are also in shortage. Do you think that the demand should normalize for other COVID drugs as well?
Well, it's very difficult to predict how long the second wave will last. And the other drugs, like one of our drugs, itolizumab, is also in short supply, like tocilizumab, which is the other alternative. So I think we too are all ramping up for the surge demand. There is an acute shortage, and this is a life-saving drug. So there is a huge challenge, and we're all trying to address it. So this too we'll be able to address by late May.
Ms. Shaw, I wanted your perspective on a lot of opinions which are floating around that, look, there is a new strain of mutant and the vaccines are not working. You are in a perfect, you have the perfect understanding to perhaps, educate our viewers that we have 12 crore Indians have been vaccinated, but there are enough cases where people are getting corona after the first shot, and there are cases where people are also contracting COVID after the second shot.
Well, like all viral diseases, I think we must understand that the chances of reinfection are high, but the important aspect you should understand about vaccination is that it protects you from severe disease. It means with even one shot, your body is able to rapidly deploy its defenses against an invading virus. And therefore, it is so important to vaccinate as many people as possible, even with one shot. We are seeing this in most cases of reinfection, that these people are only getting moderate or mild disease. So I think these are very important measures to basically keep a note of. So I think vaccination deployment is the order of the day.
Given that right now the second wave is much stronger than the first wave, but the fact that the vaccine rollout has happened and our understanding on the medical front is also far more, far higher than what it was during the first wave. In your opinion, when do you think this entire second surge will peak?
See, we must understand that viruses mutate, and you will have mutant strains that will go on challenging us. But like I said, if you have the large percentage of your population vaccinated, then I think you're basically in a better situation to not overwhelm our hospitals and our medical resources. As far as when will the second wave end, I think it will take a few more months. But I think we should be more prepared than keep predicting when it will end.
Thank you so much, Ms. Shaw, for putting the situation into perspective. The vaccination drive, that is of prime importance right now in order to try and reduce the horrific impact of the COVID pandemic.